Alright, I am 17 hours into fasting. It's Alicja, Polish Idol winner one's birthday. She turns 37, so I plan to fast 37 hours. I'm once again in my sweet zone, so I'll hopefully enjoy the next couple of hours. This is the kind of time where things can blow right off of me. Nothing seems to bother me. I had an upset with negotiating work a few days ago. You gotta understand, I'm recording this in June of 2022. The Great Resignation still in full swing, and unfortunately for myself, I haven't really benefited much from that because I'm so different from most of my colleagues. Most of my colleagues have different family structures, they have different religions, and so instead of me negotiating, oh my God, give me this or I'm going to quit, I'm taking on other people who are saying, here, take this and I'm going to quit, right? Unfortunately, I've kind of fallen into that bucket. And where it really hurts is my favorite theme park has just opened for the summer. They were open last summer too, but last summer you needed proof of, you know what, to go into the theme park, right? And I didn't want to do that. And I'm hoping to negotiate a weekday to go there because the weekends can be really busy there. I don't know if they're still having some kind of social distance requirement and make the lines really long, right? And so hope to negotiate a day during the weekday, but it's two different jobs I have to negotiate. I want to make sure I actually get both of those days off before I commit to either one of them, right? And then I went to the tutoring center where I'm working, and the students really love me, and they want me to be there when they're studying their finals. And the other thing is, obviously, if I get the day off a week, 2 weeks in advance, who knows what God is going to play with the weather, right? So, very upsetting situation. You see, I was thinking about my colleague, and if they wanted to negotiate that day off, they want to take their kids there, that would be a lot easier sell than I want to go to a theme park, right? A lot of people just think that I'm being selfish for wanting to go to a theme park, but that's what I mean by differences. I almost thought about, feel free to comment if you think this is a good or a bad idea. I'm starting to lean toward it's a bad idea, but I almost thought about finding a friend who can pretend to be my romantic partner. Maybe they can drive me to work or show up to pick me up for work, and we can hug each other, and that way I'll be just like one of them, and hey, I want to go with them too. It doesn't even have to be a female, right? Male or female is fine. Hey, next Wednesday we want to have a day off to go to Wild Waves, right? And see what my boss would say. I'm leaning toward it's a bad idea because I do want to stick up for myself. I mean, it might work as a band-aid to get that trip, but in the long term, I think it's going to hurt my cause. Anyway, feel free to chime in on that. Have you ever had a pretend romantic partner just so you could fit in, whether it be with a social setting or at work or anywhere else, right? I've thought about that. But I'm fasted now. It doesn't seem to bother me. Hey, the kids want to actually study the finals with me, and now I feel good about it. And Wild Waves will be there for me next year, 2 years from now, when I'm retired, or whenever it happens to be that I get a chance to go, right? Maybe we'll have another pandemic where it'll be very sparse again, just like 2 years ago, right? Anyway, so 17 hours for me.